Hello, welcome to the weather update. Thank God I'm able to make this update for you, man. I was feeling so sick earlier. I was in a tremendous amount of pain, and you'll see in the video that I have kidney stones, and the stress that I'm going through certainly isn't helping with that. Why is the volume all the way down there? All right, it seems like it's not showing up completely. Why? All right. Well, I don't know. Let's hopefully you can hear me. Oh, I might have messed up a setting here. I don't know what I did, but hopefully you can hear me. I don't know. I'm looking at the levels here. It seems kind of low. But anyway, with everything I'm going through today, it's a miracle I could do this weather update. Clouds obviously around. Some breaks of clear sky. We had a lot of cirrus around again today with a few contrails, and it was also very warm today too. So let's get to the highs. You can see all these winter storm winters and wind chill warnings with a lot of storminess across the country. But let's go look at our neck of the woods here. And you'll see temperatures have dropped to around 36 degrees in Islip. West Hampton is still getting some radiational cooling down to 25. 40s in the city. And let's see what they're doing in New Jersey there. Mid-30s. So let's go look at the dew points. And you can see dew points in the mid-30s. So let's go look at the highs for the day. And yeah, it was a pretty mild day. 48. 40 is right on the South Shore, but everybody pretty much got to, let's see, Islip got to 50. Farmingdale got to 50. The city got to 54. And Jersey, a lot warmer there. 61 at Lakehurst, 64 reported at Coyle Field, so a lot warmer over there in Jersey, not surprisingly, with that southwest flow over the land for them. Let's go to the lows. I said the lows. Let's see what we got down to this morning. Not showing the, actually, it's not showing the, all right, so it wasn't that cold this morning. Doesn't look like it was that cold. So, let's look at the radar. See where the nearest precipitation is. There it is. And you can see this is the rain heading our way. A line from southeasterly from Illinois down to South Carolina. And this is going to be the first wave of low pressure that we're going to be dealing with over the next couple of days. So we will be dealing with some rain. So you can see that wave right there. It's going to bring snow to the Midwest. But that low tracks well into the Great Lakes. And tomorrow it's going to be a little on the wet side with some showers. It dries out for Wednesday and Thursday a little bit. And then here comes that, again, that system that we have to watch for Friday there, that second system there. And then after that, high pressure would build. And I'm not going to go beyond that. I don't want to make this too long a weather update because obviously today was not an easy day for me. The pain I was in, but you'll see, you've seen in the other video, it wasn't good at all. Thank God I'm here to make this video because I really felt like something was really bad with me, wrong with me. Thank God it was just a kidney stone. But anyway, let's look at the HRRR so we can look at the rain moving in. So here we are, 0Z. Have a few scattered showers, just a very widely scattered showers, and then some more steadier rain moves in after 5, 6 o'clock. We'll get some steadier rain, and then it ends after midnight, and we have a dry day on Wednesday, and then our next chance of precipitation is on Thursday, so I'll have to go a little further out, and this is that next system. This is the GFS again, and again, still starting the precipitation is snow, still wanting to do that early in the wee hours of Friday, then brings in and changes it over to rain for Friday here, and that system still probably it's still probably wanting to show a lot of snow. Yeah, it's still wanting to show a lot of snow. Not buying these numbers at all. I don't know why the GFS keeps doing this when most of the other models are not, but it continues to want to do that. And if you look at the total accumulated precip here for this storm, you can see not even an inch of liquid equivalent, maybe almost an inch of liquid equivalent north of the city. All right, but this is the GFS here. Let's go look at some of the other models here. Icon. Let's see if anything has changed with the icon. So here is your First system, second system, still showing rain. So the GFS just continuing to want to just be a little too aggressive with the cold air, I guess. But all the other models are showing mostly a rain event. Let's go to the Canadian, which I don't like to use very much, but let's see what that shows. Canadian also showing mostly rain over our area, but the snow would be just to the north. Let's do total snowfall on this. And you can see, yeah, it would be basically you have to go north of the city to start seeing higher amounts on the Canadian. Still out of range of the NAM and the other short-range models, so until we get it in range of the short-range models, it's really going to be hard to decide what is going to happen with this. All right, let me go back to the HRRR. We'll look at our temperatures, as it will be mild. We'll go to the first, start off with the dew points here. So you can see that warm air coming in, south winds. And it's going to get a little humid tomorrow, too, with those south winds coming in. And then you can see what happens on Wednesday. There's a little bit of a lag. And when we have that lag with the southwesterly winds going more westerly, that's where we could get quite warm before the colder air moves on by Wednesday evening. And let's see what kind of warmth we could see out of that. So if we look at the GFS, I mean, not the... Oh, boy, I screwed up. All right. Well, let's take the GFS a little further here. So here's the cold air coming in for Thursday, and the concern is that this cold air is going to not want to budge away so quickly for Friday. And then behind that, it's going to get real cold. So anyway, let's go back to the HRRR and look at our temperatures here. We're still in the dew point mode here. So let's look at our temperatures. Here's the HRRR. And first we'll start with tomorrow, where, again, I think we'll see that difference where Long Island will probably be only around 50, whereas Jersey going to be in the mid to upper 50s, close to, even with the rain. But then again, look what happens here on Wednesday. You're going to get this really burst of warm air when the winds go westerly, where I think everybody could have a chance of hitting the mid-60s. Hey, you can't even rule out a 70-degree reading for Wednesday, but that will be a spring tease because then the cold front moves through and the temperatures drop. And by Thursday morning, we're below freezing, and we only get into the 30s on Thursday. And then after that, with this storm system, you can see the temperatures being so borderline, literally. So you can see how wherever that blue is, that's where it's cold enough to snow. So that's really close, and that has to be watched. You can see a lot of warm air with the storm too, but it all depends on how this front sets up. We just don't know yet exactly what's going to happen with that, but I'm still not buying a major snowfall. But either way, once this thing moves away, it's going to pull down some frigid air in the teens by Saturday morning, and Saturday we're not going to get it out of the 20s. And then Sunday, we see a little recovery into the 30s behind that, but it's going to be cold behind that storm for sure. So let's go look at the RGEM and the skies. I look at the RGEM for Wednesday. That's really impressive. This is the RGEM for Wednesday. I usually don't use the RGEM, but man, it's really showing some impressive warmth. 70 degrees possible. That is really impressive. This is the RGEM, but still really impressive to see that. Let's go to our skies. Obviously, we're socked in tomorrow, so I hope you enjoyed the sun today because you're not going to see much of it on Tuesday. Wednesday, you might get a little bit of it in the afternoon, and then Thursday, we'll currently have these high clouds rolling in a high cloud deck ahead of that next system that we're going to have to deal with. And then I'm not going to go beyond that, looking at the weekend. Hopefully, it'll clear out by then. Yeah, it's going to stay overcast and gray. You go from sunshine with junky skies to overcast and gray, but if you want nice blue sky, well, I just don't see it happening in this next 5-day period. So I think that's going to be close to wrapping up this weather update. Sorry, I wish it could be longer, but I am tired, so have a good night. The pain medicine that I'm on makes me very drowsy. So thank you, and good night.